The meeting, which brought most of the district leaders including the police and the community members to discuss and forge a way forward so as to resolve the compensation problems relating to the Laropi Moyo Afoji Jale Road project, which brought problems among the community members of Ramogi Parish. Mr. Gore Goffin, the resident district commissioner Moyo, while closing the dialogue meeting, urged the public to always learn to cooperate and solve issues related to land conflicts, saying such issues require patience from the elders. He therefore implored the elders to always be sincere and tell the right information to the public so that cases of land conflicts can be resolved in the communities and confusions related to land compensations can be avoided.
The communities to always learn to cooperate and solve issues, especially when it comes to issues of land. It requires a lot of patience, and that patience is only from the elders because of age, and since their understanding of the history is very clear.
Honorable Anyama Williams, the chairman Local Council 5 Moyo District, who chaired the meeting, outlined the resolutions of the meeting, which include, among others, the security of the family members involved in the conflict, the need to resolve the existing conflict among the families within 2 weeks from the time of the meeting, and allowing Uganda National Roads Authority (UNRA) go ahead with the compensation of the already verified and approved landlords, among others.
The meeting agreed to restore total peace and harmony in that community, and security of life and security to property must be respected. The meeting gave a green light to UNRA to go ahead with the compensation of all the people who were assessed before. All those who were assessed for payment for their property, for their land, governments should proceed with the payments without any form of hesitation.
Superintendent of Police, Dragud Ignatius, the Police Public Relations Officer for Northwest Nile Region, lauded the community for being calm and peaceful throughout the dialogue meeting and said the resolutions were well laid, saying the elders are tasked to ensure the matters are resolved.
It started peaceful and it ended peaceful. Those who are annoyed, also after solving the problem, people have come together, and our resolution was properly laid, of which the elders have to come together such that they don't confuse the younger people.
Honorable Oduti Francis Ulogo, the chairman Local Council 3 Aluru Sub-County, said his office registers a lot of cases in relation to land conflict, and he has found out that the elderly people in the area contribute to these problems because they pass the wrong information to the youth, hence sparking off the land wrangles in the area.
I'm registering every week, almost every week, complaint of land in my sub-county here. But what I've realized is my elders, my musees, they are contributing negatively in supporting these cases.
Mrs. Drusilla Arinanyi, a staff of Uganda National Roads Authority working on Laropi Moyo Afoji Jale Road project, said she believes in dialogue over taking matters to court, and she is confident that once the clan leaders sit down, they can resolve the matter easily. She lauded the leaders of Moyo district for being involved with their people so as to promote peaceful coexistence in the district.
That's number one. Before we get into, going to court and taking things way above, taking things way above to the court, I always believe in first, having meetings and agreeing at the village level. Because as we know, the land tenure system in this other side, it's customary and it's headed by, clan leaders.
Mr. Duchi James, one of the elders in the area, said in conflicts where elected leaders get involved in the issues tend to overdrag, and once the matter is taken to court, it gets more worse because most of the elderly persons don't have money and they end up getting frustrated and sometimes committing suicide. The government of Uganda approved the construction of Moyo Jali Road after securing funds from the World Bank. The government, through the Uganda National Roads Authority (UNRA), conducted an assessment so as to compensate the people whose land will be affected by the road project. But however, in Ramogi Parish, Aluru Sub-County, the community members accused one of their own member of writing to Uganda National Roads Authority (UNRA), stopping them from getting compensated, claiming ownership of the land stretching from Erepi South to Ebikwa Bridge. This angered the locals, who called on the district leaders to engage them in a dialogue meeting so as to resolve the matter amicably before taking the laws into their hands. I'm Dominic Anthony Okumu for West Nile TV, Nilecast.